I'm on a mission to watch movies from the 80s and 90s and the early 2000s, and one of the ones you guys recommended was Big Trouble Little China, and I did not like it. I figured I would give the John Carpenter, Kurt Russell team one more chance and watch the 1981 action sci-fi Escape from New York. This movie has a lot of big names in it. There's Isaac Hayes, who plays Chef in South Park. Lee Van Cleef was in tons of westerns in like the 50s and 60s. Harry Dean Stanton has like a role in everything. I'm like, where do I know Cabby from? He plays the cleaner on Gattaca, another movie I reviewed. Escape from New York is set in the long distant future of 1997. The crime rate has skyrocketed. How is America going to handle all of this crime? They're going to turn Manhattan Island into a maximum security prison. Total free for all. No rules, no guards, just walls. Let's just lock up all the criminals, make them each other's problem, which is fine until the president crashes his plane into Manhattan. Enter Snake Plissken, war hero turned criminal, who has just been arrested. Now, he can get pardoned if he goes into the maximum security prison and brings the president out. I've seen a few John Carpenter movies so far, and I have to say, even though I don't always enjoy them, the cinematography is pretty damn good. He loves a good point of view shot, so do I. He loves the long scenes with no cuts. I was Googling this, I found out that John Carpenter scores his own movies, which is pretty cool because the music is amazing. Score really builds with the movie. I've noticed that in all of his movies. Now I know why. He's so great at bringing tension and a scary environment to anything. He even did it in Starman. It's very like apocalyptic. It feels very tense and scary. I loved all the technological sets and like the practical sets, what they thought like the tracker was going to look like, and all these ideas that they had of the future. I really enjoyed that. The sets were very well done. They were very detailed. The movie itself, I did feel like it was a little boring, but the messaging and social commentary gave me so much to chew on while I was watching it that it didn't really bother me. It's obviously a criticism of America. They have the Statue of Liberty on its side on the poster. As a criminologist, I did find that like fascinating, the levels of deviance within the prison, how the prisoners like divided themselves, how they still created art to have joy, the way that the Duke ran his gang. It was all very interesting to me. That was the part of this movie that I really enjoyed. I didn't feel like there was a lot to the story. It was like, get in, get the president, get out. For me, the only thing that kept me interested is wanting to know more about Snake and why he is the way he is, which we didn't really ever get answered. I thought that the acting was good. There wasn't a lot of dialogue. It was a very like slow, quiet movie, and then there would be big explosions and things happening, but not a lot of dialogue to bite your teeth into. I think the few like emotional scenes that were in the movie were done well, especially with Brain. Other than that, not much to judge. I would give this movie 2.5 out of 5. I feel very similar to Starman. Like it was a beautiful movie, but it was a little boring. I didn't really care about any of the characters except for Snake. Just personally don't think there was enough payoff with that character. Obviously, Snake is brave. Obviously, Snake is a patriot, but I want to know why. Let me know what you guys think. Nobody recommended this movie. I was just trying to give the duo a second chance. Do you guys like this movie? Let me know in the comments. As always, I hope you guys have a great day.